In medieval Europe's forests, survival meant breaking the rules. Peasants devised ingenious, forbidden hunting methods that threatened the power of the elite. Deep in the woods, fowlers used birdlime, a sticky paste made from holly bark, to trap birds with ruthless efficiency. The process was painstaking. Bark was peeled, boiled, fermented, and pounded until only the adhesive resin remained. Mixed with other plant juices, the paste was spread on twigs near water or feeding spots. Decoy birds lured unsuspecting prey, which became hopelessly stuck. This method allowed a single person to catch dozens of birds in a day, indiscriminately trapping everything from songbirds to sparrows. Birdlime's effectiveness alarmed landowners, who saw their resources slipping away. Its mass harvesting potential led to heavy restrictions and eventual bans. The technology wasn't outlawed for cruelty, but for being too good at its job. Birdlime democratized hunting, making it accessible to anyone with knowledge and nerve. Its ban marked the end of a chemical marvel born from necessity and ingenuity. Today, it stands as a testament to the creativity and desperation of those living on the margins. Birdlime's story is a hidden chapter in the history of survival. Medieval hunters mastered the pit trap, massive holes, often lined with stakes, camouflaged and set along animal trails. Funnel fences, stretching for hundreds of meters, guided herds straight into these deadly pits. The scale was staggering. Entire herds could be wiped out in a single event. These traps required enormous effort to build, but paid off with industrial-scale harvests. Nobles saw this as a direct threat to their exclusive hunting rights. Laws soon forbade pit traps and funnel fences, not to protect animals, but to protect privilege. The pit trap's downfall was its success. It made game accessible to all, undermining the social order. This method reveals how environmental engineering became a tool of rebellion. The pit trap's legacy is one of ingenuity, efficiency, and inevitable prohibition. It's a stark reminder, when survival tools become too effective, they become illegal. The earth itself became a weapon in the hands of the desperate. The crossbow shattered medieval hierarchies. Unlike the longbow, it required little training. Anyone could wield deadly force with a simple crank and trigger. Its bolts pierced armor, making knights vulnerable and empowering commoners. On the hunt, it let poachers silently take down big game, bypassing the need for skill or strength. The ruling classes and church saw it as a threat. In 1139, the Second Lateran Council banned its use against Christians. Despite bans, the crossbow spread, its power too great to suppress. For peasants, it was the ultimate poaching tool, leveling the playing field. Laws tried to keep crossbows out of common hands, but the genie was out of the bottle. The crossbow's story is one of mechanical innovation and social upheaval. It remains a symbol of how technology can upend the status quo. Night hunting brought a new tactic, lamping. Hunters used torches to spot the glowing eyes of animals, exploiting their night vision. The sudden light froze prey in place, making them easy targets for spears or crossbows. This method required little skill, just patience and a torch. Lamping allowed poachers to operate unseen, killing game under cover of darkness. The aristocracy condemned it as unsporting and unfair. Laws soon banned hunting with fire at night, targeting this brutally efficient technique. Lamping's effectiveness made it a favorite of poachers and a nightmare for gamekeepers. It's a classic example of how simple science can disrupt tradition. The glowing eyes in the dark became a symbol of forbidden survival. To clear rabbit warrens, medieval hunters turned to fumigation, an early form of chemical warfare. Entrances were blocked, and fires fueled with sulfur and arsenic compounds were lit. Toxic smoke was forced into tunnels, driving rabbits out or killing them inside. This method could wipe out entire warrens in one operation, providing meat and pest control. But the chemicals were hazardous to hunters and the environment. Authorities soon regulated and banned such poisons, fearing their destructive power. Fumigation's efficiency was its undoing. It crossed the line from survival to recklessness. The technique foreshadowed modern debates over chemical use in hunting and agriculture. It's a stark reminder of the risks people took to survive. Poison breath marked the limits of acceptable desperation. The deadfall trap harnessed gravity for effortless hunting. A heavy stone or log balanced on a delicate trigger would crush any animal that disturbed the bait. Once set, it worked tirelessly, day and night, requiring no further effort. Its simplicity and power made it a favorite for small and large game alike. But deadfalls were indiscriminate, killing any creature that triggered them, target or not. As conservation ethics grew, deadfalls were among the first traps to be banned. Their efficiency and lack of selectivity made them too dangerous for managed landscapes. The deadfall is a relic of a time when survival trumped all other concerns. It's a testament to the brutal logic of energy and necessity. Gravity became the silent hunter in the medieval woods. The snare, a simple loop of cord, was the ultimate passive hunting tool. Easy to make, easy to hide, and devastatingly effective, snares could be set by the dozens along animal trails. They worked while the poacher was elsewhere, quietly harvesting game. Snares required no expensive gear or special skill, just knowledge of animal habits. Their stealth and efficiency made them nearly impossible to police. Nobles saw snares as a direct challenge to their authority and banned them outright. Yet, enforcement was nearly impossible. The snare's simplicity defied regulation. It became the symbol of quiet rebellion and survival on the margins. The snare's legacy is one of perfect design and persistent defiance. Even today, its silent loop endures as a tool of necessity. Medieval survival hacks reveal a world where necessity drove relentless innovation. These banned techniques, birdlime, pit traps, crossbows, lamping, fumigation, deadfalls, and snares, empowered the desperate and threatened the powerful. They weren't outlawed for failure, but for their overwhelming success. Each method challenged authority, democratized survival, and forced new laws. Today, we see them as harsh, but they remind us of our ancestors' ingenuity. The tension between efficiency and control is timeless. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe to 10 Recounts for more survival history. Share this video with someone who thinks they could survive the medieval woods.